Welcome back, guys. How's it going this morning? I see you guys are already up here, ready to go. Starting off with 10 right off the bat. Well, again, I had plans to take you guys out into BGC. Got all dressed and happened to find out it's actually got a little bit of rain going on, so I can't take you guys on a little tour. But again, maybe on Thursday on the live, I'll take you guys around and show you guys around BGC. I gotta say, I've only been here for a day, so today will be my second day. Yesterday, checked out High Street, which is a very well-known place here. Went down to the Venice, what's it called? Venice Canal Mall. Took a gondola ride there. Again, my first gondola ride. Very exciting. Good stuff, guys. BGC has so many different offerings here that they don't have in Cebu City when it comes to like restaurants and things to do. Um, very big city, very clean city. So it's a huge plus. The things I have noticed right off the bat are sidewalks. The sidewalks here in the city, they actually have 3 rows of lights that actually light it up at night. So it's very safe for walkers. And also, they're very wide. Talking about probably 12-foot wide sidewalks here in BGC. Whereas in IT Park, we only have uh, good sidewalks that are actually close to the mall. You get outside the bubble, not so not so when it comes to your sidewalks. You'll be dodging into the traffic, coming back on buckling sidewalks. So again, a big plus there. Cleats karaoke. How's it going, Cletus? Love you. Good to see you made it today. Again, that's my brother, guys. In case you guys didn't know that, good to see him this morning. Again, I'm gonna keep it kind of low this morning. I'm actually doing it my live here in the lobby of the hotel, and I'm actually here at I Hotel Uptown BGC. Coming in, I think it was 16. I think it was 1,600 per night. So to put that guys in perspective, so 1,600 divided by 58, $27 per night. Again, have Wi-Fi, of course, hot water. Uh, nice room for the price. Again, right here in the heart of BGC. So I can actually literally walk outside and I can be about, well, actually about to go to High Street, it was about a 20-minute walk, maybe a little bit less, depending on the how fast I was traveling. Other than that, everything is like right here, guys. All right, get some of the comments. Ocean Breeze. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is having another great day. See you soon. Cheers. You know the light's on for you. So again, I'm right here in BGC today. Excited to be here. Um, have today, I haven't really decided. It depends on the weather. I have some friends that actually showed up in town today. They came in last night, flew in from IT Park, Brad and Lynn. So I'll be visiting with them. But also met with Chad yesterday. Again, Chad's up here until the 19th. I leave on the 21st. So again, I'll be here for 8 days, but he'll be here till the 19th. We met up yesterday just to catch up and had a nice little lunch. So again, very nice to see him. Hadn't seen him in a few weeks. So it was good to see him and do some catch up. We actually went to TGI Fridays and hung out there and had the TGI's. I'm not sure what they called it. I'll call it the master platter. It had everything on it. But again, the light will be on for you, my friend. See you soon. Gabe, good morning. How's it going, my friend? Britain BGC Champions World Ride. Yes. Again, I'm here in BGC. I got here for an 8-day stay. So far, um, again, I'll give you guys some of my feedback on what I see as comparisons. This is a big city. Um, in case you guys didn't know, I lived in New York for 12 years. Um, this is a miniature New York, except for it's cleaner, very well dressed. Landscaping's phenomenal. Um, Malls are spectacular. So much to do here. Again, I'm just kind of getting my feet wet here in BGC. I knew I would have some light showers and so forth because we are here in the rainy season. But excited to actually walk the streets of BGC for the very first time. So excited to get here. Again, I left on Monday morning. I call it Monday morning, 12:35 a.m. So basically, I count it as a Sunday night, but left at 12:35. Got here around 2:20. Got to the room a little after 3. Went to bed at 3:40 after getting you know a fix of where I was at, and got back up at 7:30 the following morning. Had some breakfast, walked around a little bit, and then came back because I was exhausted. Came back and got a nap. So again, excited to be here in BTC. Thanks for tuning in, Gabe. I will be giving you guys a video in the near future showing you guys my first impressions of BGC. Also do a comparison between BGC and IT Park and or Business Park, Cebu City, and just look forward to that video because again, I have only been here for one day, so I got 7 more days to visit and see the sites. So I'll be excited to give you guys my comparison video comparing the two. Good morning, or actually good evening back home. So again, if you guys are over in the States, a good evening to you guys. Again, it'll be a Monday evening here Tuesday morning at 8:07 a.m. Good morning, Britt. You're apparently a morning person. Yes, up and ready to go as always. David Haas, how's it going, my friend? Yes, I got your email, and yes, I will get with you shortly after the live. Again, I talk to my family after the live every single time, so I'll be talking to them for a little bit, but I will get with you and speak to you about your concerns, your questions regarding your move over here to the Philippines. Yes, Brett, BGC is a private development. I don't know about how private it is. It was packed last night. I mean, a huge difference when when you're in Cebu City, the malls are always packed in Cebu City because it's people are trying to get um, into the aircon. Here, it was kind of cool last night. Went out and um, again, it was like walking in a miniature New York. Again, just a lot cleaner, very well developed, high rises galore. They even had the billboards, which I'll be showing you guys that, where you had the huge billboards and video effects. So you guys will be seeing that in my videos. But again, so much to do here so far. The gondola ride was fantastic. I truly enjoyed, what was it called? Venice Grand Canal Mall. Again, they have a gondola ride down the center of the mall and went and did that. People will be asking me about the pricing. That came in at 500 pesos per person, but it came with a 2 free pictures and also came with a free drink afterwards. It was a lemon iced tea, and it gives you like a souvenir cup from taking the gondola ride. Even though they say a souvenir cup, it happened to be Jurassic Park, Jurassic Park tumbler. Diverse. I love BGC, but you pay for it. Um, I am seeing a difference when it comes to pricing for eating, not necessarily to stay here. I am going to try to get you guys. I know that I've said it in the past. I love giving you guys comparisons when it comes to condos. So I will be trying to give you guys a comparison video showing you what you get here for your money here in BGC. The thing is, I'm actually new here, so I got to take the time to actually find one. So once I find one, I'll give you guys a video comparison between BGC and IT Park and Business Park in Cebu City, and just giving you what I think about it as far as balcony space, living space, um, how they're designed, how they're fixed up, and those kind of things. So that's coming out soon. But food wise, the standard restaurants are the same. Like I went to TGI Fridays yesterday. TGI Fridays price in Cebu City is the same as BGC price here. No differences there. I did notice that I went and had a breakfast yesterday, and the pricing there was very comparable to Tomboli Seaside Resort where I live in Lapu Lapu. So again, that kind of gives you guys an idea of pricing. There are, I'm sure, some choices out there you could make for a lower end budget for eating. I didn't see like the things that I'm used to seeing. I didn't see like a rib shack. I didn't see a boy Zumba. But again, I'll be looking for that today and let you guys know if there are some lower end places to eat here. Again, I wasn't really thinking about money yesterday. First time here, I wanted to go out there and do what I wanted to do and see the sights. So I didn't look at the pocketbook and say, hey, let's fine tune the budget a little bit. I just went there and just ate what I wanted to eat and just did what I wanted to do. Hello, Britt. How's it going, my friend? Hey, Contra, how are you? Everybody's doing their hellos this morning. Again, got Gabe giving Cleeks Cherokee a little no time to slack off now. Yep. Cleeks Cherokee life is good here in Riverside and Jacksonville. Thanks. How are you? Joseph, it is a city on steroids. Yeah, it's quite amazing here. Again, it's only my first day. So I'm not going to do any videos as far as a comparison between Cebu City and BGC until I've actually gotten back to Cebu City. I want to be able to take it all in, all 8 days, and be able to give you guys a true comparison between the two. And also, I want to see, I'll do some comparisons as far as what I think budget would need to be here in BGC on the lower end, and then give you guys a higher end budget as well, and what you would actually be able to get on those budgets. Gabe, Chad is just coming up on his third anniversary in the Philippines. Yes, Chad's been here for 3 years, guys. I have my 2 year anniversary coming up. So you guys will see my thoughts on a 2 year stay here in the Philippines in January. So again, a few more months and we'll be giving you guys my thoughts on 2 years here in the Philippines. But yeah, he was excited. He actually put out a video. So Chad did put out a video again. Chad Foster Explorers put out a video the other day showing his 3 year anniversary here in the Philippines and giving his thoughts and final thoughts. He's actually here in BGC, and I'll be visiting him again today and catching up with him a little bit more. Ryan, hey Brett, hope all is going well. Everything is always good here in the Philippines, my friend. There's never a bad day in the Philippines. Every day here is a blessing. The people are amazing. The country is just so beautiful, and the I can't say enough about it. I mean, again, it's a great place to call home. Love it here. Best decision I ever made, as I always tell you guys. By far, the best decision I ever made was moving here. Cleats Cherokee doing great. One of my best friends, Robbie Howell, likes it in Jacksonville. I have a fishing cabin in Palatka right down the road from you. Exactly right. Ah, lives. This is probably a blast fishing down there. I have fished there, but it was a long time ago. Again, my brother's a fisherman. I'm not a fisherman. I don't like to smell fish. I don't even like eating that much fish. Back in the day, I'd go to my fish camp with my family, and I would go to Laney's, for example, and loved it. I mean, it was a good fillet of flounder. But I think the real draw was the hush puppies and the coleslaw and the onion rings and the sides they had. I think that was the main thing. So again, not a big fish person. I do like crab legs. I like shrimp. I like lobster, but never been a big fish person. If you gave me a choice between fish and ribs or steak, it's going to be ribs and steak every day and twice on Sunday. You may run into Brian the Lion in BGC. He usually prowls the streets of BGC and its bars. I'll check and see if I can locate him. Again, we do have a local meetup tomorrow. Actually, it's tomorrow evening for dinner. It is with California expats. I look forward to seeing John. Um, haven't seen him in a few months, but again, I look forward to visiting with him again and learning more about BGC. I haven't heard from him yet. I did send him a text, but again, he hasn't registered that he actually has seen my text yet. But I'm looking forward to meeting with him again. So, yeah, what's up, buddy? Yep, everybody's doing their hellos this morning. Did you see the special economic zone probably developed? That's why it's so different. Yeah, it is a huge difference here from what I am seeing so far. Again, I don't want to give real big comparisons yet because I have not seen a lot of BGC. I walked down I think, one street going up to High Street and down a different street coming back. So again, I can't give you guys full comparisons, but I can tell you I am loving the sidewalks here. It makes for a great place to walk and just see the city. A huge difference from Cebu City, especially on the outskirts. Again, I haven't been on the outskirts here. I will show you guys on Thursday if it's not raining. I'll show you guys the outside of where I'm actually staying here. It's not the same as it is as you when you cross the street over into BGC. But once you get to BGC, the sidewalks are nice. The decorations are so sweet. They already have the Christmas ornaments up already. They already have Christmas lights up already. So it's an amazing stay so far, guys. But again, comparisons to come. Yay, please, Kirky, I am doing well here in IT Park Bubble. Now, people are asking about the earthquakes. And again, I've told you guys before, I'm actually kind of I'm not happy that it happened. I'm happy that I've actually been through my first earthquake. I've now been through three in a matter of 3 weeks. I've been through three earthquakes in 3 weeks and can say that I feel completely safe. There was actually a demonstration done online. And what they did was they put a board out, a big wooden board, and they had like replicas of towers at different levels. What I mean by levels is different heights. So they had one that was 10 stories and below. I think it was like 10 to 15 stories. And they had one from like 15 until 20 something. And then they had the higher rise. And they did a comparison on this board. They took this board, and each hotel or complex will represent, representation of that was only like a metal spring. And the guy took it and said, "This is what happens during an earthquake." And he shifted it back side to side. And you'd be amazed to know that the lower end had more uh, damage on it. Again, it had swayed a lot more. So a lot more damage happened on the lower end, the lower level tiers of condos, whereas the higher ones just kind of swayed. They also did a demonstration of what would happen with, a brick condo, a wood condo, concrete, and then a steel one. And the steel one stayed up fantastically. Again, that was going at a 9.0. So again, I was happy to see that demonstration that I saw online. I'm sure you guys, if you want to put in, earthquake demonstration on condo towers at different levels, you'll probably see that. So I want to give you guys my input when it comes to these earthquakes. Do not feel like you're going to put off coming to the Philippines because we had a few earthquakes. Again, I lived through it. I'm fine. I'm actually happy that we actually had it, but I'm not happy for the people that are actually going through the issues they're going through. Are you going to the largest American cemetery outside the U.S.? It's 10-minute walk away from BGC. I'll look for that. Again, I didn't see it on the top list. I always go to TripAdvisory and look at the top things to do, and I did not see that one, but I will look that up. Are you going to the largest American cemetery outside the U.S.? I will definitely check that out. Please, Karaoke, stopping by the new house just to check everything out. I changed all the cutoffs yesterday, so you just Just want to look in, then headed home. Venice Grand Canal is awesome, laid back and less expensive than the Uptown BGC. I didn't check it in pricing. I did eat there yesterday though with Chad, and again it was I think we paid 1600, like right at 1600 pesos for the largest platter they had, and it feeds like three people comfortably. So again, you're looking at about 500 per person to uh, eat there. I need to stay on my job for another year or so to finish projects, and then I'll move on. And again, that's what everybody says. And let me put it off one more year. Let me put it off one more year. Before you know it, you put it off and you never make it to the Philippines or never make it to that living abroad retirement. Do not put it off. That's my biggest thing. People ask me all the time, what would I change about moving to the Philippines? The only thing I would have changed is moving here 3 years earlier when I could have afforded it in the first place. Cleats Creek, I love the fishing on the St. John's. Yes, I know he loves his fishing. Again, that's not my thing. I don't like messing around with worms or bait and taking a fish off the hook. That's just not it's not my thing. I've owned several boats in my lifetime. I actually owned a yacht, and I never would have a fish on the deck of my boat. I just don't. I've never liked the smell of it. In fact, they were cooking dried fish on my floor in Tomboli right before I left. I'm like, oh my gosh, if I go to the restroom, it smells better than that. I mean, it was just horrible smell. So again, fish is not for me. Again, that maybe dry fish is worse. I don't know. It's just it was new to me. You're cheating on Cebu. Yeah, I'm cheating on Cebu, guys. Been in Cebu for almost 2 years, and I finally have made it to BGC to try it out for you guys and show you guys around a little bit. Again, I had plans of going out and actually showing you guys the city, but had some rain this morning. What I may do is like I did when I went on my excursion the other day, I may do a few lives with you guys so you can actually can see BGC live. Again, maybe that'll come up today. Maybe if it doesn't, if it stops raining, maybe I'll show you guys around BGC a little bit and do a live there as well. Let you guys watch it at a later time. There's Cleats Karaoke. Now, again, we don't have, from what I remember, we don't have a steak and shake in Cebu City. And the company that I'm with has never eaten at a steak and shake. And I wanted to try it. It's been years since I've actually had steak and shake. I think the last time was actually in New York, where it actually was founded. And again, just wanted to give that experience. Um, got a great response last night. Said it was the best chicken sandwich they'd ever had. So again, the best chicken sandwich and or burger they'd ever had. So again, just wanted to give you guys a shout out at Steak and Shake. Great meal last night. Unbelievable milkshakes. Yes, Cleats Karaoke can be a lot of fun, even in Jacksonville. Yes, every day's an adventure in the Philippines. Exactly right. That's why I love the Philippines so much. You can have days where you sit at home and not do anything. Maybe you watch the season, a couple of seasons of 24, and just sit back and watch Jack Bauer take on the all the bad guys out there, or you can get out there and like I did last week, and you can get out there and have a boat for the entire day, go scuba diving, and just have a blast. I mean, and have the boat for the entire day. So it's all up to you here in the Philippines, especially when you're retired and living life the way I'm living it. Again, that's up to you guys. You guys can do it. Um, I can't say enough. Again, best decision I ever made. Corey Dersham with the three quakes and tons of aftershocks. Did you have any damage to your No, no damage whatsoever. We had engineers come out and look over the buildings. I did hear that other buildings have had cracks in them. Again, that's just hairline cracks on the inside, like around the elevators. Again, you're going to have stainless steel there around the elevators. So I'm sure that everything was fine. Again, no buildings came crashing down. Only damage I saw was actually in the main hubs where the earthquakes hit. Like in Bogo, they had some damage to like a Jolly Bee and the McDonald's and to a church. And down in Davao, they had a restaurant. Again, not sure how old those buildings are, but if you're in newer construction, these buildings are made for earthquakes. So you're not going to have any issues. Again, go back and you can watch those examples I told you about when they're doing a comparison of earthquakes. And again, they did it on different tiers. They went from like a category 4 to a category 5 to 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And they're showing you how and what happens to a high rise. Stephen Smith, Auburn got screwed. I know a lot of guys are going to think that. Even if they would have scored that touchdown, I know it's controversial. Even if they scored that touchdown, they didn't score again, and our score was 20. So it would have been a 20-17. Could it have changed momentum of the game? Well, of course it could have. I just believe that unlike a lot of teams out there, Georgia's a fighter. They don't give up. Like at Penn State, we're not Penn State. We don't just give up. So again, Georgia, we thrive on that. We come back plenty of games where we're down, 12, anywhere between 10 and 20 points. We come back and win that game. Again, we get hungry in that second half. I think Kirby Smart's a different coach, and he gets things fired up for us Georgia fans out there. Trina C, how's it going? What's up, champions? Congratulations for reaching 11,000 subscribers. Keep up the good work. Nicely done. Yes. Thanks, Trina, for letting me know. Nicely done. I know everybody makes fun of me because I say that all the time. But again, yes. And again, thank you guys for the 11,000 subscribers. I've only been doing this for, I think it's 10 months now. That's 1,000 subscribers per month. And I am happy to say I am completely happy with all you guys. You guys are my champions. You guys are the greatest. So again, thank you guys so much. But again, 11,000 subscribers. Thanks for bringing that up. For all you guys that are watching today, if you could please hit that like button. Let me know I'm doing a good job. And also give a comment. Again, I've told you guys in the past, especially for my videos, it helps out a lot. I truly would appreciate that. Contra. Yes, BGC and Makati are expensive, but you get what you pay for. Again, I have not seen the expense yet. I talked to Chad briefly yesterday. We went out and we had lunch and walked around a little bit, and he was telling me that the pricing for condos is the same. The only thing that's going to be more expensive is expensive to people out there that are going to retire is what kind of lifestyle do you like? Do you like going out and drinking at night? That probably a little bit more expensive here. There are a lot more things to do here. I did see a thing, which I'll be showing you guys in my video. I did show a new game I saw yesterday. It's a mixture of pickleball and tennis. It's called paddle. It comes from, they say it came from Spain. So you guys be seeing that. Again, it's a smaller paddle, like a racquetball racket paddle, that's made out of like some type of plastic with holes in it. Reminded me of like a wiffle ball bat, except for just wider, but it had holes in it. About the size of the paddle they used to use on my butt in high school when I used to get in trouble with the holes in it. You should also visit the hidden pub inside 7-Eleven. It's a really cool place. It's hidden behind the chip section. I'll check into that. I haven't heard anything about that either. Regular guy just recently moved to Zipalong a short while ago, but now suddenly he had decided to get a visa for China and is on his way to Manila to get his Canadian passport renewed in person. Ah, that's good to hear. And I haven't seen him in ages either. Larry P, have you been to Thailand or even Vietnam? The value is so much more. Infrastructure is terrible there. I love it here in the Philippines. I don't have any thoughts of moving or relocating to another Asian country. I am planning on visiting Thailand this December. I'll be there for 3 weeks and also give my comparisons there. Can I see myself possibly living in multiple countries per year? Yes, I can see that. I can see myself if I really enjoyed, if I go to Thailand or if I go to Vietnam or Malaysia or Indonesia or Japan, and I find myself that I actually love it there so much. Yes, I could see myself living in several countries during the year, even. So yes, those are some thoughts on my radar. Again, I have those trips coming up. I will visit all those countries before 2027 is ended. But 2026, I'm going to at least see two of the other countries. Again, I will see Thailand here at the end of 2025. I'm going to be there for Christmas and for New Year's, and I'm excited about that. But I will be seeing probably my next trip will either be Vietnam or Malaysia, and then after that, I'll probably put in Japan, and then I'll do one of the other countries after that. But again, I do want to see. Um, I'm going to Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Vietnam, and Japan. John, hello, Britt, and all of the champions watching. Counting down the weeks until I arrive. What is your favorite thing on the menu at Jollibee? That's a weird question for me. I am not a fan of Jollibee's burgers. The only thing that I eat at Jollibee happens to be their French fries and their chicken. Chicken's pretty good. I got to give them that. The fried chicken's pretty good. I also like the fried chicken at McDonald's. So unlike the McDonald's back in the States where we don't have fried chicken meals, here McDonald's actually has fried chicken meals. You can either get it standard fried chicken or you can get it, spicy spicy chicken. So again, that's the big difference between here and back in the States. Again, the menu is filled with chicken dinners. You can get a bucket of chicken, 8 piece, 6 piece, 10 piece, sides, all that kind of stuff here at McDonald's. But again, the only thing I eat at Jollibee's is their fried chicken and their well, I do like their sundaes. Sundaes are pretty good. Not as good as the caramel sundae at McDonald's. But again, they don't have a caramel sundae there. They only have a chocolate sundae, which they it's a vanilla ice cream, soft served with a chocolate sauce on top. I will be cutting today's video short. I did not charge up my laptop, and I'm actually down in the lobby. And I'll let this thing run until I start getting the 5%, and I'll let you guys know when I'll be calling it a day because again, because of power, I forgot to charge up the laptop, and I didn't want to show you guys the room. I'll be showing you guys the room once it's cleaned, and I will be doing a video and showing you guys where I'm staying at here at iHotel. Again, good accommodations for the price. iHotel, Uptown BGC, coming in around $27 per night. I think they came in. I think you can start around 1,200 pesos. But again, once you add everything into it, kind of a good thing. Larry P. Dogs seem to bark more in the Philippines only because they are stressed. Thailand has less barking. I don't have any issues here with barking dogs. People talk about dogs. I mean, only thing that's kind of gets to me is you see a dog that's not in the best health. But other than that, I mean, I don't have any problems with dogs making noise or anything like that. It seems like everybody's happy and go lucky here, along with the cats and the dogs. Larry P. Yes, people don't go to the Philippines for the value. I kind of I say just the opposite. I'm actually here and I am completely happy here in the Philippines. I love it. There's nothing I would change about the Philippines and or its people. People make this country what it is. The people here are amazing. Again, I haven't seen the people in Thailand. I haven't seen the people in Vietnam. I've heard people that have been there though and told me their sample size of the differences and lack of English. People in Vietnam are not as friendly as the Filipinos and Filipinos. So again, those are things that I am going to give my own opinion on once I visit those countries. There's a Jollibee here in Jacksonville. Terrible food. It's about half notch below McDonald's. Yeah, that's what I say as well. Again, I'm not. It's not. I'm not a fan of the restaurant. I do like their fried chicken's pretty good. Their spicy fried chicken's pretty good. Luke Rogers, how I couldn't tell you. I'm sure it's fine. Anything's better than the U.S. I can promise you that when it comes to dating. So again, it's comparing night and day. I mean, I give dating in the West a 1 or 2, and here it's on a scale of 1 to 10, and this is a 12. So again, a huge difference. And again, I do have my champion shirt on today. It's kind of going sideways on you guys, but I do have my champion shirt on today for you guys. You will have no problems here with dating. Just take your time and be smart about it. They managed to put more sugar in their food than McDonald's, including in the bread, even the spaghetti. Yeah, it's a sweeter spaghetti. I don't like the spaghetti there as well. That's a Filipina style spaghetti. My life isn't bad here in the States. I visit, but still like coming back to the U.S. for now. I'm not sure how you're comparing the two. What I looked at is retirement in the States compared to here. My lifestyle in America was between $10,000 and $14,000 per month. Here I'm at 2,000 per month. It's a pretty big difference. Again, talking about a fifth or a sixth of the cost. That's the big thing for me. Again, yes, I had the Corvettes, I had the Jeeps, I had the yachts, but again, my life was a lot different in the States. Again, I did have my trinkets. My dad called them trinkets, but comparison wise and happiness wise, it does not get better than the Philippines. My life is so much better here. Would not change it for anything. Thank you, Cletus. Yes, I reached 11,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Chad just reached he's over 90,000. So again, he'll be getting his plaque from YouTube shortly for getting 100,000 subscribers. I did a little congrats to him yesterday when we went out to eat. Visiting a cemetery isn't exactly my idea of fun. I'm not sure. I didn't even see it on the list. I usually go to like TripAdvisor or something like that, or Google and look for the top things to do. That's what I'm planning on doing while I'm here. So again, I'll find out here in the near future. Gabe, here in IT Park, aside from any residents in the high-rise condos, the vast majority of those who evacuate during the recent earthquakes were the call center employees. They are pretty well organized. Yes. Again, no issues here with earthquakes, guys. You're going to be fine. The BGC bubble is good for a month. Then I would have to move on. I'll let you guys know my thoughts. Again, 8 days is a pretty significant amount of time here to give my opinion. I have been to BGC 6 times. What are your thoughts on it, Mark? Please, Carrick, you win some, you lose some. But we sure got lucky. Go dogs. Yep, I would say we got lucky. Do I think it was knocked out before he crossed the line? I think the ball was moving, which means fumble, before he got to the line. I don't care if your hands are on it. If the ball is moving, it's still a fumble, guys. Larry P, that's how Cebu City is for me. It's great for a few months, but then it's time to move on. I prefer Iloilo. I have never been there. I love Cebu City though. I love Lapu Lapu, Makan Island. I like having the different things to try. I like the beach life I have now at Tamboli. Also like living at Marco Polo. I mean, a great life. I mean, there's never been a bad day here in the Philippines, guys. No matter where I've been, Toledo, Car, Dumaguete, Valencia, Darwin, Bohol, Ormoc. I mean, no matter where I've been, Bogo. I mean, all the different places I've been, Batayan Islands, Camotes Islands. Every day has been a good day here in the Philippines. Never a bad day. I'm a Gator grad, so I'm just waiting for our coach to be fired. Yeah, there's big hopes for Florida when the first of the year came out. Again, they were ranked in the top 25. I forgot exactly the rankings. It's pretty high. I think it's like in the mid range. But again, things haven't went your way. But again, things didn't go our way here in Georgia. We again our nemesis, Alabama Crimson Tide, and we can't seem to beat them. Roll Tide rolls over every single time. Again, we started off slow. I think we had that game won. We could have actually kick the field goal and won the game, or I mean tied the game up and went into overtime. But no, we didn't. We didn't do that. So again, lots going on in college football. I did notice the Penn State coach was fired, and also saw that Trent Dilfer was actually fired from his job. The cemetery is history of World War II. You have to respect the true story of honor, courage, and duty of men sacrificing their lives, and some knowing. Yes, I want to check into it, of course, most definitely. I've never been in the military, but again, that's I will certainly check it out. Trina C. Cebu is still better for me. You have easy access to beaches and lots of excursions. Yes, and she did her correction. Gabe saying good morning, Trina. Yes, good to see everybody's here. We have 51 on the live right now as we speak. Cebu is a great as a jumping off point. I love Cebu. I love I love the Philippines. So that's just my take. I could say anywhere in the Philippines, I believe. Say good morning, Gabe. Have a great day. Yes. Chris, how's it going, my friend? Yes, all is good here in BGC. I've only been here for one day, so I don't want to do anything any comparisons yet. But I can say I love the sidewalks. I love the streets here. Uh, the roads look amazing. The traffic is not near what I thought it was going to be. I've heard all the horror stories about the traffic here in BGC. I have not seen that yet. Again, I've seen nothing but decent traffic. Again, all is good. I mean, they have some great restaurants. They have uh, steak. What do we call it? I just said it a few minutes ago. Steak Shack. They have Popeyes, which we don't have down in Cebu City. So they got different restaurants that we don't actually have down there. And they have a lot of different steakhouses here that we don't have down in Cebu City. Thank you so much, David. I appreciate that. Yes, condo prices have fallen due to the Pogo crackdown. Pogo. Don't know that one. Luke Rogers, Chad Foster seems like a great guy, like you. Yeah, thank you so much. He is a good guy. Chad's a great guy. I'll be seeing him again today. Depends on the rain and see if the rain lets off and let's have a good day outside walking. But very good guy. Check out his channel, Chad Foster Explores. Uh-huh. I got paddled with one of those once. Yep. Again, I was a bad boy. I got paddled by the principal with a paddle like yay wide, and it had holes all in it, about 16 holes in it, and he found a sock back there. No, no, he pulled the sock out. He knew all the tricks. Wore my butt out. Adam gets it done. Rip, my ticket is purchased for Cebu bound soon. I can't wait. We're finally experiencing in person the amazing wonders of the Philippines. This boy is excited for this great opportunity. Like I said again, best decision I ever made was moving here. I love this country, amazing people. I can't say enough about it. Again, just make sure you have your funds in place. That's all. Again, you're looking at 1,200 on the low ball, looking at $1,200 per month on the low budget, up to 25. You're living anything over 2,000. You're having an amazing life here. Anything over 2,000, you're living good. But you can do it 1,200 as long as you're eating at home quite a bit and you're not going out and partying all the time. If you're not a partier, 1,200 will be fine. You may be somewhat right on getting bubble fatigue after a while, but it depends on each person's plans and lifestyle. For one, I signed up as a volunteer at the nearby mall chapel. Again, that's just to each his own. Everybody has their opinion. I haven't gotten tired of the Philippines. I've never got tired of Cebu City. I've been here for almost 2 years. I like seeing the differences between different places, and that's what I'm doing right now. Is just trying to see. Eventually, I'm going to buy a condo. So I'm just trying to find out where do I want to buy it. Larry P. Not sure what your religion beliefs are, but Philippines does fit my Christian values more than other countries. Again, Catholicism, Catholic is the big churches here. So again, Catholic churches are huge here. Most are Catholic. There are some that are Christian, but most are Catholic. Adam gets it done. You'll notice the Philippine difference in the Cebu airport. It was a great experience. I got out of the airport in 10 minutes and had 5 airport employees warmly welcome me. Yeah, great airport there in Cebu City. I didn't have any problems here once I got to BGC. I didn't have any problems here with the airport as well. John S. Hey, Britt, glad to see you moving around, traveling, and enjoying your life. You deserve to live the good life. Thank you for always being honest with all of us on everything you do and review. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. I appreciate it. Again, I got 55 guys here watching right now live. I mean, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Believe me, I appreciate it. Again, my battery is getting lower. I think we're going to be making it past the 1 hour mark, though. But it is getting low. It hasn't given me a warning yet. Caramel sundae, yummy. Yes, I love caramel sundaes at McDonald's. I like their hot fudge too, but I like caramel better. Things bother me where the shirts. It must be the way I'm leaning. Could be my man boobs. The first Filipina hit on me just outside the airport. She asked me questions about where I was from and where I was going. She asked if I could go with her to Iloilo. It's just that fast here when it comes to dating guys. Congrats, Adam gets it done. We'll welcome you here in Cebu when you arrive. Yep, I'm not going anywhere. Leave the light on for you, my friend. I have never had a girl ask if she could go on a trip at an airport. Not sure how I would react. What does she look like? My life is really good here in the U.S. too, and Jacksonville isn't as polarized as some other places. Again, it's the pricing there. I mean, retired in the U.S. compared to retirement, here, my budget was between $10,000 and $14,000 per month in the States. Now I'm here living on, a little over 2,000 per month. It's a huge difference. I'm living on a sixth of what I was paying in the U.S. to live. So big thumbs up to the Philippines. That said, I'm going to move to the Philippines. Exactly right. Larry P. She was not unattractive, but not my type, and I'm not looking to get picked up at the airport. I was a bit suspicious. Got to make sure it wasn't a lady boy too. I don't like sweet spaghetti. Yeah, it's not for me. The spaghetti here, I guess what you call uh, Filipino style, whatever you're gonna call it, the Philippine style spaghetti, is more like what I remember being Chef Boyardee in a can. Like back in the day, the SpaghettiOs with the no meatballs here, but that kind of sweet taste. The most important factor, whether a person enjoys a place in the person themselves, perceptions, everything. Yes, you have to love yourself. And again, that actually happens a lot faster here in the Philippines, especially when you're retired. You'll learn to love yourself because you can't help but be happy around all these amazing people. You walk outside and everybody's smiling, and smiles on their faces, and it kind of lifts you up and gets you motivated to live a better life. That's what happened to me over here in the Philippines. You have to carry a ladyboy detector to date in Thailand. Don't go without a don't go without it, especially if you're drinking alcohol. I can imagine. I haven't been to Thailand yet. Again, I'm going there in December, so I'll be in Thailand for 3 weeks, probably mid December around that part, and I will be there for Christmas and for New Year's. So we're looking at about 3 weeks there. Congrats on reaching 11,000 subscribers, Britt. Onwards and upwards. Thanks so much, Gabe. I appreciate that. Corey, what did you think about Dumagetti? Yeah, I've been to Dumagetti. I actually have a cousin that married a Filipina. That was Mel Bride 32 years ago, and he lives in Darwin. He built a house there. My thoughts are this. Um, Dumagetti is probably not for me. I do like their boardwalk, though. Maybe I need to be there longer. I don't know. I was there for about, I think, 5 days, 4 or 5 days. Um, but maybe I need more time. Again, I'll tell you guys that as we go. All right, Energy Saver is on. So if I lose you guys, I am so sorry. But again, my battery is dying on my laptop. Yes, we started out ranked at 13. Yeah, I thought it was the mid range. Yep. Better to come. Better to come, guys. I recommend you keep traveling, slow travel month or two each area. You will see each area has benefits that fit your lifestyle. Thanks, Larry. I appreciate that. I really like BGC. I enjoy myself every time I was there. Lots of good restaurants. I stayed across the street from the Uptown Mall. Again, I am right here in Uptown BGC. So again, I'm across the street is where the main roads are at, going to High Street. So you guys will be seeing that in my videos. Guys and gals, please take a minute to like, share, and subscribe and help his channel grow. Thank you so much, Gabe. I appreciate that. I'm more wanting you guys to give me thumbs up on my videos and give me comments on my videos because I found out that that goes a lot further than just views. So if you're watching my videos, just give me a thumbs up, say hello. You don't have to say anything else besides hello. Just give me a comment, guys. Larry P, $100 at an Uptown club will make you pimp with the biatches. I suggest suede or velvet suit and a hat with a feather. I hear you. I've been to those kind of clubs already. POGO stands for the Philippines Offshore Gaming Operator. Ah, okay. Philippine Offshore Gaming Operator. Some crime became associated with it, hence the crackdown. Thanks for that. It killed the condo boom. I listen to old Brit, and I want my wife to hurry up and get her last 2.5 years of work done in the USA so we can retire back in the land of the Philippines. There you go. Thanks so much. Your best decision I ever made. You'll love it over here. Thanks, Cletus. Yes, like and subscribe, guys. I know you've already subscribed, but if you like my content, give me a thumbs up. Let me know I'm doing a good job. And always on my videos, guys, please give me a thumbs up. Give me a like. And if you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Doesn't matter. Just let me know what I'm doing. If you have constructive criticism, give it to me, guys. Let me know what I can do better. Let me know some topics and just say hello to me, whatever it may be. It helps out a lot of my channel. I've heard about that. If you want cheaper price of food in BGC, check out Market Market and the food court on the basement. Actually, I didn't go in, but I actually got my taxi last night from Market Market. They picked me up and bring me back to my condo. I mean to my hotel here. Venice Plaza is a nice area, and yes, it is. Venice Plaza. Venice is a nice area. Yes. Let's see. Here's another one here. My wife was a policewoman and SWAT team and served at the Cebu airport for many years. Thanks for the service. I know it can be a dangerous job. Cheaper than BGC is just outside BGC. Walk through the gates, hit up the local worker. Yes, thank you so much. Ah, Michael, how's it going, my friend? Again, I've told you guys about that, and actually, I put it every time I see a comment regarding health insurance on any channel out there, any type of question regarding different places in Facebook. I always talk about Michael. So for all your insurance needs, guys, there's no one else to even no other company even to look at. You need to get up with Michael. He'll be very fair with you guys, give you the best insurance possible for living here in the Philippines. And you can't go wrong with him. Again, I call him friend. We did 2 videos together. Great guy. And I'm actually here in BGC. I wish he was here. We could actually meet up for the first time. Again, I've had video calls with him for almost 2 hours each. But again, good guy. You guys can't go wrong with using his service. So again, Michael he gets the job done, guys. Again, if you look at any of my videos, under the comment section and or comment section, or comment or description sections, you actually see his information. That's all of his contact information is there on every video that I do. So again, thanks. For those who may have not been keeping track of the US dollar to Philippines peso exchange rate, even with the unusual rate flux, has been hovering at 58 and over now. Takeaway for us, expats is huge. Yes, it's huge. Getting more pesos for our dollar. Larry P. Hey, thanks. Health insurance guy. Yes, he's a great guy. I mean, can't go wrong with Michael. He'll take care of all your insurance needs. I promise you that. Again, 50, just give you guys an example. 55 years old, Only one prior, and that's not covered for the first year. I had ACDF surgery, but again, 1,060 per year for health insurance, where I was paying $1,657 per month back in the States. Again, each month for me in the States was $1,657 because again, I was 1099 employee. We lived good for 45K US and in the I couldn't have done that. Again, my budget was that's only 4,000 a month. My condo was 4,800 a month with all the assessments and all the insurances and mortgage. My condo by itself in on the water was $4,800 per month. So again, yeah, 4,000 wouldn't do it for me. Again, my budget was anywhere between 10,000 and 14,000 per month, depending on what I did per month, counting all the the butters insurance and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I know you can live lower. I mean, you can probably live a quite comfortable life in the States if you had 4,000 because you're going to be paying about 1,500 of that for a condo. I mean, for a studio apartment, upwards of 2,000. So there's half your budget in an apartment because that's the average going rates around 1,500 to $2,000 per month. I guess it just depends on the way you're looking at it. Again, I like my money to stretch. I'm living the same, like very similar lifestyle than I was back in the States on a sixth of the funds. I know my computer's getting ready to die here soon, guys. I'm gonna get you guys right at 1 hour. I'm gonna cut it short because it's actually getting ready to die. In Vietnam and Thailand, you always be farang. In the Philippines, you're the best friend and party of yes. Do they have many American style restaurants where you live now? Um, Not really a lot in Tamboli. They do have several in Cebu City, in IT Park and Business Park. Plenty of those types of restaurants. Again, this is pretty simple. Yes, it can be hard to believe, but Filipinos are happier than Americans, despite the vast majority of them living in the deep poverty. Yes, exactly right, and it's true. Average pay here is $300 per month, and they're completely happy, singing karaoke every day, always smiling. They have been raised differently. They have been raised on family values and family beliefs, raised in the church going, type of family. So again, it's huge things here, guys. Grateful for what they have rather than feeling screwed. Exactly right. It's the way I feel about it as well. We have not seen Mr. Dave. Yes. He did comment on one of my videos though, so I know he's okay. Thank you. Thank you for your Philippines testimony. I'm coming to Southeast Asia soon. 44 and half retired. You're younger than my brother. You're making the right decision. He's making the wrong decision. You're making the right decision. My brother he's a year older than you, and he won't do it. He won't pull the trigger. And he's got a huge budget per month, 3 times my budget. He still won't do it. Dealers are still dangerous when Lagway is on. Reminds me of Alabama from last year when Milroy was on the way. Yep, that's exactly right. I'll go where there's karaoke or a piano. I love singing, guys. You guys know that. Love my singing. Gets it done. Planning on temporary stay till after New Year. No problem. Thanks so much. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. Glad I can help. Oh, I lost. Yes, Michael Onset. Yes, you want that's your insurance guru. You might want to consider switching to the dollar plan when you renew if you're going to be doing a lot of traveling. I may. It wasn't that big of a difference. I think it was like $600 more per year. But again, it does give you longer periods of time. I think if Michael was on here, he would tell you. I think you get extra months when you're visiting other countries compared to only 30 days with the peso plan. This will be my last one, guys. So again, my computer is dying. Again, subscribed. You guys are already subscribed. Give me that like button. Let me know I'm doing a good job. And guys, as always, again, I did hit the 1 hour mark. The computer is dying, but before it dies, I wanted to tell you guys, as always, I love Cebu. I love the Philippines, and I am loving BGC so far. So until next time, see you guys. You guys have a good one. Thanks, champs. See you soon. Next time I'll be walking around BGC, show you guys around the city. That'll be this coming Thursday.